The peace of Christ be with you, dear friends, and welcome to this day's our spiritual bite, on which we are reflecting with the Gospel according to John, chapter 2, verse 1 to 11. In this Gospel, we meet Jesus in a wedding feast in Cana. He, his mother, his disciples, and other people are invited to this wedding feast. But something happens. Among all the invited, we are told of what happens between the mother of Jesus, Mary, and Jesus himself, and the other guy who was the steward of this wedding feast. Mother Mary notices that this couple have lost wine. Wine is finished. And so she intercedes very fast to Jesus that he may do something for them. Jesus answers back saying his time has not reached. But he considers the fact that this was a feast, this was a party, something that needed joy. And so he goes out of his way, even though his time had not reached, to operate a miracle of changing water into wine for the sake of this couple, so that there is joy, wine which brings joy to man's heart. Jesus brings this joy to this wedding, to this feast of marriage, which is such a very important feast. So in today's gospel reading, we are invited to meditate on God's love for us, God who loves us, and also God who never leaves us, and also God who gives us the example of a marriage feast that shows that we are married to him. We, the Christian people, are his own people. He will never abandon us. He will never cease to give us joy. He will never cease to give us happiness. He will never cease to take care of us. Just as a bride takes care of a groom, and a groom takes care of the bride, we are the brides. The church is the bride of Jesus Christ, who is the groom, and he takes care of his people. He never leaves them to themselves. Mother Mary tells these workers, of the steward at the servants at this wedding feast, to do whatever Jesus Christ tells them. Do you and I listen to the voice of Mother Mary, who points us to Jesus Christ and tells us to do whatever Jesus Christ tells us to do? Let us be able to recognize that voice and be able to do whatever Jesus Christ tells us.